An author of a best-selling book, Breaking Fast, is about to release her second book, 50 Shades of Breakfast, later this summer. Let's hear about her story of how she rediscovered herself thanks to the magic of eating breakfast. You see breakfast everywhere. It's unavoidable. It's some kind of a trend that, you know, those hipsters do. You see bloggers do it. You see fashion, beauty gurus. And, you know, you think, maybe I should try that, because you know you gotta stay in vogue, you gotta stay relevant. My life just turned around 180 degrees. Like, I started noticing huge improvement. For one, I started wearing matching socks, which never happened to me unless it was by accident. So I went to Jamie Oliver's tutorial on how to make the perfect porridge, and he suggested a 3-to-1 proportion, 3 parts water, 1 part oats. And that's a perfect proportion. You put it on low heat and you keep stirring it until it's nice and gooey, not too dense, not too liquid. And then you can add some almond milk. And yeah, I was very happy with that for a couple of mornings. Porridge was great, but at some point you just need a bigger hit. I started adding some mashed bananas to my porridge, some raisins, dried fruit, some muesli, some coconut shreds, some nuts. You can get wild with your porridge. Still, it can get boring, and so I decided to make my very first smoothie bowl. Basically, I freeze some bananas, some strawberries, some other berries. I blend it with a little bit of water so it's not too liquidy. Later, I would just top it up with some fruit, some nuts, some coconut shreds, even muesli. Yeah, you can go wild with this one as well. My mom used to have this healthy food ideas book. I don't remember what it was called. There was this breakfast. It was basically carrots, apples, walnuts, raisins, cinnamon, and I remember that tasted amazing, just heavenly in your mouth. I replaced certain ingredients because as much as I do love walnuts, I really do, but walnuts want to choke me, so I guess that's their way of saying that ain't gonna happen. I've come to terms with that now, so I'm using almonds instead. Almonds have been great for my skin. So yeah, that's how my story began with breakfast. That was just the best decision that I have ever made, and I would never ever take that back. I regret nothing. My only regret really is that I went a decade without it, and that I was so skeptical about it, and that I really underrated this whole breakfast ideology, and breakfasts are people too. Remember, together we can change everything. We can make our mornings great again. Is that copyright infringement? I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching this bizarre video, and if you see me for the first time in your life, subscribe. You can watch my previous video, which was 3 drinks that will help you get off the caffeine, or you can watch any of my other videos, or you can watch someone else's videos, or you can just go off YouTube and enjoy your life outside. I have a very lame sense of humor, what can I tell you? I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. Bye. I would not lose my keys anymore, which is always a great plus. I mean, you know, these little things, you know, I became a millionaire because I was able to concentrate on my work. Okay, I'm not a millionaire. I did make some new videos for YouTube, and that's a start. It's such a drastic change. You can just jump in and just start making this elaborate breakfast that you see when you're scrolling your Instagram. That is some pro breakfast. You know, I started with some cereal, with almond milk or soy milk or rice milk or oats milk or You get the point. I had my doubt. I mean, who wouldn't? It does take time. It does cut your snooze time by a solid 10 minutes. So